Hello. Hi.
Everyone
Happy
knows.
Labor Day.
Good, thanks. I was just going to say, just so everyone knows, that Anna is our international participant. She's calling in from Italy, so that's always I love the thought of being transcontinental in this whole process. So thank you for joining, Anna.
Finally, I managed. Yeah, I've been absent for a while.
Yeah. Okay, it's 12:01, so here we go. I'm going to mute everyone, and then let's get started. So, okay, we have some new faces here. Quick reminder, what we do here, just 15 minutes. So I try to really start on time and end on time. And the idea is just to take a quick detour from our busy, usually hectic day and intentionally drop into a space where we say, wait a second, I'm going to choose the kind of subjective experience that I want my nervous system to be having right now. And the idea is that the more we do that, the easier it gets. And here we are. So Mondays being mindfulness Mondays. Quick definition of mindfulness, and then I had something to go on this weekend where I was kind of scratching my head about the whole mindfulness definition that I have here. So a definition of mindfulness is when we pay attention on purpose, right? So it's not just something that happens to us. There's an element of us intentionally, deliberately sitting down and saying, whatever part of me that is able to direct my attention, I'm now going to direct my attention on what? Well, on whatever's happening in this present moment. And then this last part is, for me, is the tricky one, and that's the without judgment. Right. So usually when we notice our thoughts or our sensations or emotions, there's an automatic mental sort of reflex that says, "Oh, this is pleasant," or "That's unpleasant. This is good. This is bad. I like this. I don't like this." And that, in many ways, is the trap. Right. We get hung up on, "Oh, I want more of the good stuff, and I want less of the bad stuff," and we forget that mindfulness really is about just taking a step back and saying, I'm not choosing any of this. It's just happening to me. And instead of going into the past and ruminating on that, or, spending my time anxiously worrying about the future, I'm just going to be right here, right now, and just be with whatever shows up. Easier said than done, but we can do it. And today part of the practice will be about really noticing what are the sensations, the experience that we're having in the body, in the now, mentally as well, just right here, right now. But then I wanted to add in this extra little piece. The Apollo astronauts, when they, were the first humans to, you know, as they were traveling to the moon and they were looking at planet Earth from a distance, the little blue marble, and noticing the sense of, oh my gosh, like that's where all of humanity lives. All of everything that we care about is on this little blue dot that is, that I can actually see the entirety of, through this window in my spaceship. They call this the overview effect. And many of them came back feeling really significantly altered in what I would consider sort of a positive way. This overview sense of, wow, we are. You can't see borders from space. You can't see people's skin colors. You can't see their religious, you know, uh, inclinations. It's just all there, and it's all happening. So today, I'd love to explore this idea of macro mindfulness, and let's see if or how this goes. So let's start by micro mindfulness. So close your eyes or just soften your gaze and, yeah, notice the body in this moment. Where do you find the body? So just notice the feet touching the ground. If you're sitting in a chair, notice your glutes and your lower back and your hamstrings in contact with the chair. And you're just noticing. You're not trying to change anything or create any specific experience. You're just noticing. Oh, feet sitting. And then slowly bring in awareness of breath. Let's start with the belly. Notice how with each in breath and out breath, what happens to the belly? then what happens to the chest? And noticing the in-breath and out-breath in the shoulders. And the throat. And the nostrils. Just easing into this experience of just witnessing the feet in contact with the ground, the sensation of sitting in a chair, lying on a bed or in a car, and the sensation of breath coming and going in the upper torso. This is the simplicity of what's happening right now. If you find your mind wandering, so meaning you get lost in thoughts or memories or your to-do list for later today, it's okay. It's just what the mind does. But when you notice that, just gently bring your awareness and your attention back to just sitting and breathing. Very simple, not always easy to do. That's totally normal. And as you're sitting, just notice the sounds around you, sensations on the skin, your fingers and the palms of your hand. Maybe you can smell distinct scents. And maybe you're also noticing the mind thinking, remembering, imagining. And so see if you can notice that part of you that is able to witness all of that. Now we'll use the mind's ability to imagine and think. I want you to imagine yourself sitting in this seat that the astronauts were in, looking down on Earth, down on the planet. And you can see the entire planet. You can see continents, clouds, maybe even some lights in the dark parts of the Earth. And just notice what it's like to bear witness to that from so high above. everyone that we've ever loved, everyone that we've ever had disagreements with is down there. All the food we love, the drinks, the activities, they're all down there. It's always been down there. And so this notion of macro mindfulness, this ability to take a really big step back and look down on what we're experiencing and where we're experiencing it. And just notice that there's a part of you that can look in from the outside and notice it all. Like I said earlier, you can't see borders. This idea of countries becomes kind of a peculiar concept. Race, gender, all of it kind of fades away into just looking down at all of it, everyone. Just notice what it's like to experience that. What's it like to be just consciousness, aware of the vastness of this thing we call life, this planet of ours, humanity, all the animals, the flora and fauna. It's paradoxically so large and yet so small at the same time. Let's take a deep breath in. Long, slow exhale. Relaxing your neck, your shoulders, your back, your belly, and then hold the exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep inhale through the nose. Long, slow exhale. Again, just leaning into relaxing and letting go. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and open your eyes. I'm not sure if that experiment worked, but I also always like to change it up a little bit. So I'll hopefully leave you with some, some curiosity about this idea of the overview effect and what would it be like to go through the rest of your day with this mindfulness or this awareness in the back of your head of, what the Apollo astronauts were seeing as they were heading towards the moon or hopefully coming back home. So I'll stick around for a few more minutes if anyone wants to connect. Quick reminder, tomorrow night, 6:30, Brenda is doing her community integration group. If you haven't experienced it, check it out. It's open to everyone. Yeah, hope to see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. I'll hang out for a few more if anyone wants to connect. Bye.